Okay, we are back. I finally figured out why I was having so many internet issues, but we'll get into that in a bit. Well, just gonna give me like 2 seconds and then we'll get started. Okay, there we go. Doot. Hello, just going to, we'll talk while I wait and do this this game. Sorry I was gone for a bit. Finally figured out what was going on with my internet. Turns out an Ethernet splitter I had plugged in was somehow throttling my internet connection, because it broke and stopped sending any signal through it. So that was something I had to figure out. I don't know, it was kind of weird. I don't know why it did that. Not even like my setup is super complicated. It's typically pretty simple, just a couple like Ethernet cords hooked from a mesh unit up to my PC. But you know, apparently the Ethernet splitter had other plans and decided to just kill everything. Okay, they're playing Art Mage, which is interesting, but we'll see what they do. I'm just gonna imperm them. I don't think they're gonna have another starter, and cutting them off. It gives you more Ethernet ports, which I don't know why I was using it because I didn't need it, but yeah, I had it plugged in to give me more Ethernet ports, except I wasn't using them all anyways. And then I realized, okay, now this thing is causing issues, we'll just trash it. So, wait, which one did I click before? Oh, it doesn't let me click the same one again. Hey, that's what opening 2 imperms is like. I basically just full cut their ability to combo, which is funny. But the deck I'm playing today is different than what I've played before because we're playing a Mayakashi deck today, because I like Mayakashis. Okay. Don't see what the point of that was, but sure. Whatever. Okay, and they just conceded. Well, I played a bit of this off stream, so we'll get our rewards, and I get the special event sleeves that I can put on my deck if I really want to. We'll look at what I have available. Might change something out. I don't know. But either way, oh wait, I don't have 3 main cards set because the ones I had set as the 3 main cards are not in here due to the format. I probably could be playing something better though. I'll keep the Makonko coin. Mikonko? Makonko? I don't know. Yeah, we'll just keep the dual field the same for now. Could swap to this. Oh, because I hit a couple duels in the Duelist Cup, I can use those sleeves. How cool and interesting, I did not know that. Too bad they're kind of meh looking. We're gonna change to the Spirit Charmer sleeves, I think they look nicer. In other news, in the time I was gone, I decided to watch a new show, or a show called Taco P's Original Sin, which was an interesting watch. I mean, it was a very good show, but very sad. Okay, we're just gonna activate that and pass. I don't know. We'll see what happens. If they have enough to fully go off, I'll just surrender because there's no point in continuing. But yeah, I watched Taco P's Original Sin and then I realized I still sound very monotone at times. I don't think I have anything to... Yeah, I do not have anything to even try and counter what they have, and relying on a top deck there was not gonna go well. It's fine. We only need to win 40 times total to get the special title. It's not that many wins. Going second again. Yeah, but generally, oh my god, what is this hand? Well, anyways, watching there's no shot I can do anything with this, I think. I mean, there's a chance I can droll them if I top deck something good. We can maybe win this if I get something good, but it is so dependent. I'm not even confident in that. But anyways, yeah, I did watch Taco P's Original Sin, as I said, which I will say is very, very sad show, so, but it's a very good show for anyone who wants to watch it. Okay. That's interesting. But I have nothing I can do. I mean, I can Necro World Banshee, but that does basically nothing. I'm gonna set Mizuki. I need Mizuki to go to the graveyard anyways. Okay, it does not have any effects preventing it from being destroyed by traps, so this will be fine. We can make this work. That's... Okay. That's no good for me, but... We'll see what happens. Mirror Force. Idiot. Wait, what? Oh my god, also cannot be destroyed by card effects. I did not read. Okay, time to think for a second. Yeah, I just lose. There's nothing I have that can hit over that, and I have nothing that can. That's unfortunate. But, anyways, as I was saying about Taco P's Original Sin, it's a sad series, but I liked it a lot. I mean, I think it can be very hit or miss depending on who watches it, but I thought it was good. Mainly just mainly was just sad to watch because I very much understood some of what the characters were going through. God, this is absolute garbage. Literally like nothing I can do. Well, anyways, I just related to some of the characters because I have a history with depressive disorders, or with a depressive disorder, I should say. Major depressive disorder. You know, pretty easy, or pretty simple stuff. Some things just okay and they pass. What? There's actually nothing I can do here. There's like 6 cards left in my deck that could get me, or there's 9 cards left in my deck that could get me able to start anything. I guess I'll just mirror force it. Okay, my internet is lagging a little bit, but should hopefully fix itself here in a minute. Please, I am actually like, why? It is not even running at a slow speed, it is running at a higher speed than it has before and been fine. Okay. Come on. Wanna maybe stop dropping frames for literally zero reason. Well, they're in main phase 2, so we'll see. They might. If I'll go ahead and draw them. I have nothing at the moment that can work for me, so either we'll have to see. Okay, why is... Well... That should work. Who are they going to fusion summon? Because I don't know if any of theirs have immunity. Well, both of them do. That's real great. I'm gonna not do that in case they have more they can do. We're just gonna set Gaki pass. I should have ghost belled them. That would have been the smart thing to do. Okay. Oh my god, why is the internet still trying to be weird? Oh my god. Well, anyways, on a different topic, I am gonna push streams back to starting at probably 2 hours later than they have been, just to try and avoid any times where the network around me could be busy, to make it a little easier where I won't have as many issues. But that's just kind of I don't know, it's just kind of a temporary fix, I think, probably. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Okay. Okay. Well, cool, I guess. Almost halfway there. Don't really know why it's doing this, but can't really do a ton about it right this second. Lovely. This is a hand of all time. Okay, there we go. It's fixing itself now, finally. Oh my god. Did they just instant pass? The only way that's they either have like 5 hand traps, which is looking very possible now, because activate, boom, face up. We'll use Yuki Musume's effect. Send a Mizuki to graveyard. Boro Garuma. Okay. Why is everything dying again? Oh my god. You know, living in a small town is nice for a lot of reasons. This is not one of those reasons. Well, anyways, as I said earlier, I am gonna... Okay. We'll be pushing streams back a bit to try and avoid any congestion around me, because I think that is causing part of the issues. But I also can't really say without dedicating like 3 hours over like a week, or 3 hours a day over like 5 days in a week to be able to do something, or to fully test that. 33 more cards I have to destroy. That's quite a bit. Title. As Overdrive just sounds cooler. That's my only reason for switching to it. UR mats and gyms, I guess. Hello, welcome in for the first time. Sorry, that stream's a little laggy. My internet is being a little not fun. Okay, we're going second. We got this, assuming we don't draw an F's. Well, I can work with this. This hand will do. Now it just all depends on what they are playing. And they're playing Dragon Maids. Okay. That's interesting. Cool, so they're protecting their lore par, then they're banishing for Lady's Dragon Maid. Okay. Played Dragon Maids before, I know how this goes. But I don't have like anything in my hand that actually helps with any of this. Oh great, they have the Altar Hospitality. That's how you know they're a serious player. When they have been playing this game for so long, they have like one specific alt-art. I'm gonna Ghost Bell. Prevent them from doing that. I can't fully kill their strategy because I can't get Zombie World onto the field before my standby phase comes up, which is an issue. How do I always manage to draw 2 cards that I can't have on the field together? Yeah, they're summoning Shio, however you say it. Yeah, I mean, it's something. Not great for me. We can see what we can do. Me with my very weak Mayakashi deck is... Okay, so that's a... Okay. I'm just gonna do that. We'll go ahead and summon Daki. Activate Yuki's effect. Yuki Musume's effect activates, letting me send... Yeah, without links, fusion decks and synchro decks are both a little crippled because my deck is a synchro deck and I lose 2 boss monsters, or not 2, 3 boss monsters that are, well, not boss, 2 boss monsters, because 2 of them work like boss monsters. Blech. Me forgetting how the deck I've used works. Oh my god. Yeah, they're gonna do that. That sends Xiao back. Pulls House back. This is... okay. Now here's an interesting dilemma. Yeah, I've noticed Branded is still strong, but I figured that's probably because Branded is always just strong. I don't know. I don't know what Branded players are all about. You know what? Here, we'll do this. It's not a great play for me, but in doing so, I can keep well, I should do this one. It's harder for them to remove, so the Borogaruma is probably the correct choice here, most of the time. But I don't get to do anything with my battle phase because of it. Because I don't want to put it in attack position, because that's a really easy way for them to just out it. I don't know, this deck is kind of fragile. Okay. That's... okay. Apparently they had more in their hand they could do the first turn, I think, but just chose not to. Okay, that's a... well, watch me top deck like a Harpy's Feather Duster or something. This is gonna be great. Yeah. I swear, why does my internet keep going back to normal for like 3 minutes and then like dying for another 3? This is actually so annoying. Please stop it. I love playing at night on this game. You get matched up against all the Japanese players. Okay, this is a decent opening hand. I don't know how I'm always drawing Ghost Spell when I have the same amount of Ghost Spells and Ash Blossoms. This feels like actually targeted. Oh, great. Hero player. Well, the Ghost Spell might be enough to drop their combo for me to be good. But we will see. But destroy it during the turn, I assume. During the end phase of the next turn. Also for the rest of this turn after blah blah blah. Special summon. Did that say special summon dark hero? Dark monster, except dark hero monsters. Okay. It's like, what? We'll see here. This is actually just not great for me. Card is 3, which is 600, which that means the second this goes in, I'm kind of out of it. Or, well, maybe not. We'll see. Ah, yes. I love drawing a Necro World Banshee. What a great card. Let's see here. We're gonna activate effect. Pull my Daki, the graceful Mayakashi out. Synchro summon Oboro Garuma. And they have an effect in place that banishes my cards that I did not realize. I'm just gonna surrender. I could have ghost spelled them, which might have slowed them down enough for it to be winnable, but I messed up because I wasn't paying attention. Which I'm fine eating a loss because I misplayed. That's my fault. You know, I'm actually kind of surprised. I haven't seen like any Link decks in this event. It's been kind of wild how minimal the Link presence has been. I figured they would be one of the higher used ones, which apparently not true. Bye bye Miracle Ejector, or, well, you don't leave the field, but you get negated, which kind of makes you completely pointless. So we'll let them take their time, I guess, because looks like they're running low on options. And they surrendered. Because of course they did. What card is that? The All-Seeing White Tiger. we're slowly moving up the ladder. I am kind of surprised though that Synchro is the biggest team. They're probably playing Blue Eyes if they're using Chaos Max Dragon or whatever it's called. Is their mate so massive? Unnecessarily so. But we will see. They only have 2 extra deck monsters. What are they playing? What? I am so confused. Uh-huh. Okay. That's in effect all right. Okay, time to do a little bit of mental math. Or actually, give me 2 seconds. I have a physical calculator I can use. Because I'm a Yu-Gi-Oh nerd. Just need a bit more light. Okay. So we need to do 2, 4, 5 plus. So that's 5 times 2, which is 10. Plus. So that will. That's 10 plus, I'm still here, I'm trying to think. So that's 5,000 plus another 1,000 for Hajun will be 6K. I mean, it worked. It's gonna take me down to like a 1,500 or like, so it's very tight, but I don't, that's assuming I read it correct, I understood it correctly. Oh, it's only from my hand. I'm dumb. Okay. This is a continuous trap. Okay. Well. Yeah, whatever. You're hitting me for basically no damage. Now I can just restart my combo. Assuming they don't have a second of that trap. it's gonna be so funny if they have like mirror force and I just walk into it. Boop, boop. The only annoying part is they grabbed my first in a chain of synchro laddering, so I can't start as many synchro ladders. I only get 2 synchro ladder starts, which is kind of bad for me overall. But it will be fine. And we'll just keep going. And we are just gonna have to do a little bit of extra work to make this whole thing work out. But it'll probably be fine. Okay, see, the thing is, wouldn't be the first time I've been mirror forced in this game this year. That's the problem. I've already been mirror forced before. It's wild how mirror force has been getting more usage recently, which is we'll see how this goes. Could be, the set card could be anything technically. It's gonna banish my own monster, which isn't great, but I don't really have anything else I can do. Okay. They... Okay, they basically just used rip-off, Ring of Destruction. I don't see how that was beneficial to them. Because they wouldn't have died had I... Okay, this is... I think they're getting hurt by their own card more than I am, which is weird. Okay. That's... Okay, game. Stop. Okay. Internet, if you could stop dying, that would be nice. Okay, here we go. Standby. Main. What even can I activate in here? Oh, Yuki Musume. That's kind of pointless. Plus, I'd prefer to wait and see based on what trap they have. Maybe. Or it was literally nothing. Okay. Were they trying to psych me out? What? I don't. I don't. That was an interesting game, I guess. God. I'll just go second. My deck isn't really all that good going first, so going second is how do I always top deck the weirdest stuff? The most random garbage I just threw in for just this format because some of the cards I normally use are banned in this format. That's what I want to know. And I'm facing a Crystal Beast player, maybe? Okay. That's a... Her framing my droll. Yeah, I literally have no reason to activate that. It would just be dumb. Just be dumb. It does basically nothing for me. You know, I'd appreciate it if my connection, which is pretty decent speed, would stop acting like it's not. Okay. Cool. Maybe they were playing Crystal Beasts and they just had a garbage hand? That's my best guess. How do I always end up against either like meta decks or just like absolute nothing decks? This is crazy. Okay, well, they're using the Aleister? I don't know. That guy, mate. Which means they might be playing Aleister or whatever it's called. Oh, what is that? Are they playing a Dark World deck? I think they're playing a Dark World deck. Okay. Interesting. That's a real choice. And they just, yeah. I mean, can't talk too much. I'm playing something that's not good either, but I've just been seeing a lot of weird decks. Literally nothing for me to do. Unless I want to just attack them directly for a tiny bit of chip. It's not even good damage. Mizuki is so weak. They're adding a second. Okay, we'll see where this goes, I guess. Well, here we go. Okay. Are they just trying to loop the same monsters in and out of their graveyard? That would be weird. I just now noticed on the side of this, it shows you the turn length in color. That's interesting. You have a Dragon Overlord. Well, I do not have any good ideas for this. And they just barely stayed under the Nibiru limit. It's so interesting that so many players play around. It's a once per turn, right? A card in your hand. Quick effect. Once per turn. So I want them good. I needed them to do that. We're gonna lightning storm them. Destroying their attack position monsters. Let's see here. We'll discard Nibiru. And we're gonna triple Tactics Talent. Draw 2 cards. Let's see. Wow, absolute garbage. Who could have guessed? Me, I could have guessed. Okay, we'll just Ash Blossom them, I guess. See what happens. Mirror Force. Okay. Let's... There's absolutely nothing I can do. There's something I can special summon Ash Blossom and face up defense position. That's what I can do, you know? I mean, it's something. Buys me a tiny bit of time, I guess. So even if they have piercing damage, they can't just do a ton. Droll. Okay, now... Okay, I am happy I did that, because that did matter. If I had discarded Hajun, I lose. So I guess I could have just set Droll, but that... But then I would have been forced to, and I would have had to use Mizuki on Hajun, which... Yeah, it's just not a great position for me. But we keep going. I'm trying to think if there's anything I can do. I kind of need them to activate a card effect, but I don't think they can, which is unfortunate, because that means I can't get Al Ghul Mazera out, which if I could would allow me 2 monsters on the field. We will see. We will see what I can do. Okay. Boop. Jackie comes back out. And we will really quick pull him out. Jackie comes back and we'll just boom. That'll we're gonna I'm gonna need something good. They're playing Dark World Chimera? Okay. This is... Doesn't really matter, even if I change it, I don't have a card I could summon with it. Okay, well. We're gonna be exactly 100, or we were exactly 100 short of being able to kill with my synchro monster, which is, yeah, I mean, I could have reordered it. Okay. Let's... I'll just grab my dual pass stuff really quick. We're... This is... Okay. Well, let's go. Yeah. Okay. If I don't end up using Nibiru, I can 1-for-1 Nibiru to get out Hajun. Assuming I don't draw Daki. Penguin. Are Fluffles. I've never heard of those. Very cute. Archetype. Kind of. Kind of the opposite of me, who's playing a zombie archetype. Okay. So we 1-for-1, throw away Nib. Special Hajun. I guess I should have thrown away Ghost Spell. Ghost Spell can be more situational. If I were smart, I would have done that. What does it do? I didn't... Cool. So... they basically just gambled to Okay. Okay. I mean, now we just go off. We'll see what happens. Yeah. Internet's being a bit better now that it's a little later, so definitely think with starting streams a bit later, it'll help keep it balanced. Have less drops. But it's hard to say. Only issue is, I can't get everything out that I need to be able to fully go all in against them, which is an issue. But it'll be fine because, in response, we'll hopefully draw something really good. Mainly drawing one of a 3 of in my deck. I just need to draw one card that's a 3 of in my deck, and it would be perfect. But okay. We will do this. We'll just do that. I mean, I could negate it, but it's not really worth it. We'll just get rid of Fluffle Dog. It doesn't really matter, I don't think. But watch it matter, and then I immediately eat my words. Because that's how it seems to always go in Yu-Gi-Oh! For me. Okay. Well, using Imperm there would be kind of stupid. A little bit. So we'll see. We will see. I doubt it mattered. Right for Tiger. Yeah, it did not matter. Let me chain. I chain Imperm. I'm gonna negate its effects. Isn't this archetype like from Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc V, like the show, Arc 5, the show. I swear a character in Arc 5 used this exact archetype. Like, I'm 90% sure they did. Could be wrong though. Okay, so they're getting rid of my Daki, which is fine. Triple tactics talent. That'd be good if I could, like, I could use it, but I kind of can't. We're gonna hit him for 1100. Daki hits for an extra K, which puts him down to 4300. Well, okay. Well. Oh, they just surrendered. Well. That was easy. Oh my god, I got reload as a prize. Wow. I can now play a card from like yeah, can't defeat strong opponents, obtain more powerful cards, blah blah blah. Well, time to see. Okay. Well, I can make this work. It'll work. Another person playing Chimera. That's so weird. Illusion. Okay. This is emissary from the House of Wax. Okay. Okay. Baylor Drock in hand is kind of garbo. We send Yuki Musume to the graveyard. We summon Daki the Graceful Mayakashi. We activate Yuki Musume's effect. We activate her effect. And then we watch as they Ash Blossom me. And I literally have nothing else I can do because I drew like the worst opening hand I could. Okay. They're going off and I have literally nothing I can do. Because yeah, this is rough. I don't think they'll end up getting lethal this turn, but we will see. This is really rough. Chimera the Illusion Beast. Okay. Okay. Didn't know they did that. We'll do like 2 or 3 more duels for today. I'm keeping today's stream a little short just because internet is still not being great, and also I'm just a little tired. Boo-doo-doot. Let's see here. Yes, literally. I threw like threw a couple random cards into this deck just because I could. Like you, and like I threw 5 cards in the deck because I took out cards that were banned in this format, and somehow I draw them more consistently than cards that have been in this deck the entire time. Also, they're playing Canine Branded, which I'm just gonna surrender. They have way too much they can do. And I have like no good way to counter Canine Branded. Okay. Well, this is kind of not great. I can 1-for-1 send Necro World Banshee to summon Hajun, and then I can I don't know. Well, that about says no to my entire available strategy. Okay. This is gonna be great. Well, we're gonna try activating 1-for-1. See what happens. We're gonna banish her. Okay. That, I don't know if that'll do anything, but we will see here in a second. Once they let this resolve. I guess I could have summoned Yuki Musume with it, but either way the result would have been the same. I mean, I could Monster Reborn technically, which could work. We will see. I'll special summon Yuki Musume. We're just gonna try dark holing. Which protects my monsters because of the Al Ghul I had, actually. Which is actually kind of funny how that works. Now I can summon. I can immediately. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna use Dahi and Hajun synchro. up to Gashadokuro. Yeah, that one's just hard to say. Oboro Garuma also is. Then we're going to, when we get Daki back, we'll synchro with Al Ghul to make a new Yoko. And then from there, it'll do with the addition of Daki, I can just Monster Reborn a random 800 or less monster, or I can just reborn my Tengu, which will pop their back row. And that then is an OTK. And all it takes is a couple spirits. Guess I technically could have left Tengu on the field and used Al Ghul and then used Tengu later, but it doesn't really matter. It works either way. And I would keep Al Ghul if I could turn him into attack position, but I cannot. Okay. Now we just synchro off for Yoko. And we bring back Daki. Monster Reborn. Tengu. I mean, if I wanted to be like disrespectful, I could have brought back Oboro Garuma, because Oboro Garuma would put me at exact lethal. But I feel like that's kind of rude. And it's still a little rude to attack weakest to strongest, but heroes can get effed. Cool. What did I... Anthrosaurus. This man like dinos got high IQ even though he's lacking in the strength department. Kinda like yous if you had a high IQ. Nya. Yes, the cards that had their flavor text written by Joey Wheeler for some reason. So weird that they did that. But we'll end here. Thanks for watching. yeah, thanks for watching. Have a good rest of your day/night. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching again. I'll be back on Monday with a longer stream. Just today was a little shorter just to be back. Okay, yeah, sorry. Keeping today's stream kind of short. Sorry that today's stream is ending kind of early. Just, we'll be back on Monday, hopefully with a longer stream. Streams will be starting a little later, hopefully to help curb a little bit of the internet issues I've had. Otherwise, thanks for watching. Bye.